everyone, and welcome to Primetime Wrestling. I'm your host, Marty Speedman, and I'm coming to you live from the Ghost Bar in downtown Farmingdale, New York. Now, over the next few weeks, my cohort, Tim Roxbury, I will be the go-to guys for the upcoming Showcase of the Immortals WrestleMania tournament. We're going to be covering all news, updates, and information on our road to WrestleMania. First, let me introduce my co-host, Captain of Team Terrific. Sponsored by Spit the Truth, we have the dancing, romancing Tim Roxbury. How are you, Timbo?
WrestleMania season, we got the WrestleMania tournament. No one knows what the hell's going on with this. There's a lot of mysteries and surprises, and I think we're going to find out some of them tonight.
Well, that's true. You know, just 6 weeks from now, the tournament will be upon us. And tonight, live on the air, I'll be reading the memo that was just sent to me from our corporate office. Now, right here is going to be all of the information provided upon the tournament. Now, you got to realize the CEO, the corporate chairman, and the president, Jack Tunney, have been very tight-lipped over the last few weeks, only letting us know that the tournament is going to be the most extreme, the biggest, and the most exciting tournament to date. But all of the secrecy will end tonight. Now I'm going to read the memo for everyone to know. Dear viewers and participants alike, it has come to my attention as of late there have been a lot of tension and controversy regarding these tournaments. Now, as the owner of the company, this will not stand. To combat these accusations, I have no choice but to create the ultimate tournament. You all will pay a steep price in order to call yourself the champion. Now, a price paid will be paid in blood. The first phase of the tournament will consist of 5 matches with 11 participants. Each match will have a corresponding number. Now, match 1 will be the steel cage match. Match 2, first blood match. Match 3, last man standing match. Match 4, falls count anywhere death match. Match 5, a 3-person single elimination tables match. Now, to find out who will fight in what match, a lethal lottery will be held where representatives will draw numbers until all slots are filled. Now, the 5 superstars that will win their respective match will move on to join the 2018 Royal Rumble winner representing Team Bullet Club, AJ Styles, in an elimination chamber match. 6 men go in, 1 man prevails. Best of luck to you all. Signed, owner, chairman, the corporation's own president. Oh, that was insane.
It really is. You know, there's a lot of hardcore matches, a lot of extreme rule matches, they call them now these days. Back in my day, it was a hardcore match. They all seem, even playing field except for the last one. It's a 3-way dance, which, that kind of goes against everyone in that match.
Well, this is what my main question is. I'm going to go and say right now. Yes, it's anyone's game, clearly. But, what everyone's been talking about is how there's a lot of controversy in the tournament, especially saying we have had a few people trying to claim that the tournaments are rigged in somehow. How do you feel about that, Tim?
That's just complete nonsense. You can't rig a video game. If you pick a guy who isn't, a high-level guy ranked in the game, you can't expect him to beat someone who's in the 90s.
Well, I understand that. And I'm going to go and explain this to you right now, Tim. This is what my perspective is. You're going to have someone come in. You're coming into a private residence. You're coming in to go play a game that's sanctioned by Xbox One. I've done the math, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not very good for the people that think it's rigged. But now my question to you, Tim, is this. How do you explain the first tournament was won by the corporate team Mama Juju Boo Boo? And not to cut you off, the second tournament was won by the person's brother who represents Team Bullet Club. Intriguing, wouldn't you think?
A little intriguing, if you believe in conspiracy theories, but the first tournament was a Survivor Series tournament, and you had to pick a team of 4 guys, 5 guys, whatever it was. And,
It was fun. Now, how did it feel to lose?
It is what it is. I picked a lot of individuals who maybe not worked well as a team in the game. Even though
well, you see, that's where I think you might have went wrong. Because, you picked probably the biggest team we've ever seen. I mean, your team was stacked, and they just couldn't work together. What do you think about that?
I think that's what, happens when you pick individuals, and that's how the computer game's going to read it. And you guys had some teams that were cohesive units, guys who were tag teams, or guys who were in a stable together.
So what you're saying, you think that it's better to pick the individual that's suited for the match rather than just the greatest individual?
Yes.
Wow. Well, that brings us to our next topic here. There has been a lot of feuds going on. One in particular feud, which has been pretty crazy and pretty vocal, has been between the Bullet Club and Team DWO, the Douche World Order. Now, the Douche World Order have been very vocal when they say that they feel that it's not fair, that they haven't been winning. What do you attribute to their losing streak, pretty much?
I contribute that they picked shitty picks. And that, he's like those new age millennium kids who cry about fucking everything.
So you're going to go on the record and say that he just a blatant crybaby. Wow! Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's unbelievable. But it's very intriguing to go and say that we have a lot of people involved here. We have the, WrestleMania fever brewing in everyone here. It drives the intensity to the next level. What do you say?
It brings out the beast in everyone. It's WrestleMania season. It's the best time of year to be a WWE fan. For a lot of people, it's the only time they watch wrestling, like myself.
Now, I will say, in this tournament, we are going to have these 7 originals, which are Team Hugabuddies. We're going to have representing Team Terrific, a.k.a. Team Spit the Truth. We have Team Ultimate Jackoffs. We have the team of Team Mama Juju Boo Boo. We have the DWO, the Douche World Order, bringing someone. We have the Bullet Club as well coming on board. Now, on top of these 7 individuals, we have private practitioners, so to say. These are people that are just coming in to win for the prize, you understand? Now, out of these 5 individuals stepping up, being a private contractor, so to say, we do have a tournament favorite. Gorgeous Gil Smith is going to be coming in again. And we also have another tournament who came in 3rd at the last tournament. Michael Lacker is going to be coming back to go and make a pick. Now, we do have a few others that are coming in, including Anthony Berardi going to make a pick. And there are 2 others that are still remaining on the silent auction, so to say. Now, will this, interfere with the tournament? Will this intervene in somehow? I don't know. What do you think, Tim? Because your team is going to be facing all of these people. Who would you say is going to be your biggest competition?
I really can't say at the moment because we don't know who everyone's picking yet. They might not pick someone who's on their team at the Royal Rumble or Survivor Series.
Well, that's very true. And at this moment, I actually just received a memo from corporate, and they're saying they have their pick for Team Mama Juju Boo Boo. Jim, are you excited? Now, I can hear that you think you know who they picked. You think you know the corporate pick.
I have a strong feeling I know who they picked.
Well, let's see. Who do you think they picked?
I think it's someone, not a grappler who's grappling at the moment in the square circle.
Really? So a legend.
A legend in their own mind.
Do you care to indulge us a little more?
They might have asked. That's what I'm going to say.
Really? Start from the past. Well, right here, ladies and gentlemen, I have who the corporate picked. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The corporation had just informed us their pick is none other than Raven!
I did not expect Raven.
Wow! Raven! Raven is a hardcore legend in the sport. Former TNA champion, former ECW champion. What do you have to say about that?
that's a great pick.
That's an unbelievable pick. Dude, who are you going with?
I was thinking more of Terry Funk.
Wow, he was going with the Funker, but he's the corporation chosen someone a little bit younger. In Raven. Quote the Raven, nevermore. I can't believe that. That's unbelievable right there, because that is a game changer if I ever seen one. What do you think?
Raven's definitely experienced in those hardcore style matches, so, it's a top pick so far.
Well, I will say, him and AJ Styles are the only two confirmed as of right now. Tim, do you care to indulge us with your pick?
I'm going with Mike Awesome.
Holy crap! We have Mike Awesome involved in the tournament! This is going crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Awesome, a former ECW champion. We're going to overlook his time in WCW when he was the...
Fat Chick Thriller?
That's it, the man who dressed like you were from the 70s. That 70s guy, Mike Awesome. We're going to overlook that, right?
Of course.
Clearly, because he was unbelievable. Even though he did kill himself, that's fine. We're going to forget it. Mike Awesome in the tournament, along with Ravy. So to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is Primetime Wrestling. We have gone through what the tournament is now going to be. If you have any question, you can just email us or talk to us either way. And I want to say this. We are going to go and show you a match that Raven had. Probably one of Raven's best matches. Raven versus Tommy Dreamer. That's what we're going to go and leave you off on tonight. So, from all of us here on Primetime Wrestling, Tim, what do you say?
Have a good night. And if you have any questions, talk to him. Don't text him.
You heard the man. He don't like texting. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Marty Scheming saying good night.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.